Whitney White will be the acting head coach today for the Rumble. And Whitney, you know him very well.
Let's go, Whip Wop. He's been waiting for this opportunity. It's here now. We're going to see a total different Rumble, and I'm ready to see him do their thing.
So off the throwdown, the Rumble get the first possession. Tippins Hill.
Off the back. Off the back. Tippins, we were just talking about it. His ears are ringing.
4 ways to score here in SlamBall. 3 points for a dunk, 2 points for anything else inside this tramp zone, 3 points for a shot. Oh, that's a 3-point dunk there for Kayshawn Jones.
We just saw a stack cut. We saw a stack cut, man. So when you're going from the side to the top, it's called a stack cut in SlamBall, and a lot of guys haven't been able to finish that move yet, but we just saw it right now.
Okay. A little insight, we like it. There's a 4-point shot from the outside, no good. So beyond the arc is a 4-point shot. That's close to 3 feet past an NBA three.
Oh, I'm excited. We doing SlamBall in Vegas.
Let's go. Yes, you're allowed to goaltend inside the tramps. That was a good block by Fields. Tippins Hill, that was affected by Hollenbeck.
Since John mentioned the 4-point line, we typically see the Rumble shoot a lot from the outside. One just there. Do you think we'll see a good bit of that today, or with Whitney White will it be different?
I think they always lead with that because they got really good shooters, and when they're on, they're on. But if they off, I know Whip Wop, Whitney's gonna say, hey, get to the basket.
So they're on the island. You're allowed to stay there with the ball for no longer than 3 seconds. Once you leave the tramp zone, you've got to reset off the wall. And a foul called against Fields.
Yeah, he had no choice.
So we're going to have our first face-off of the game. So a face-off, we don't shoot free throws. As Jones comes through and gets fouled.
Who y'all got on this face-off?
I'm going with Tamyrick to get things started here.
Ready? Here we go. Our guy who's mic'd up is on D, going one-on-one against Jones.
Down.
There he goes. The big
he didn't get it.
Let's go.
That was nice.
And we need to cut up that audio already. I saw him talking, guys. Let's work in the booth. Let's see what we can do.
I like this.
Right here.
All right, Stanley, walk me through this replay.
Yeah, he pieced him up, man. He saw him walking down there, but he had the right time. He took a big bounce from the side to the bottom because you can't stop when you're coming up on that face-off. Once you make that forward momentum, you can't stop. You can speed up, but you can't slow down. So he understood that very well and made a good play.
Victorious Dean gets the steal off the inbound. Good deflection. Get it right back.
Oh, watch it. Watch it. Come on. Let's get some movement. Cut.
Grant on the island. Jones one-on-one.
Nice.
Denied by Fields again.
Fields is playing really well right now. I'm really impressed by him. Oh, takeoff. Nice.
And now, Jayton Williams.
Now, see, when you get in there, you got a couple options on your bounce. You're going to go quick, shoot straight to the rim, or you're going to get up. And he made the right read that time.
No good for Jones. Rumble with an early 3-point lead here. Williams challenging the stopper. He wins that battle.
Move that around. I like that. You can't just put the ball right in the stopper's face.
So you're not allowed to foul the player at the ball as they're entering the tramp. Because we've already had one face-off in the bonus, the Gryphs get 2 points and they keep the ball.
Gryphs ball right here. Back up.
Way to draw the foul, though. Smart play.
Space. Here we go.
In SlamBall, we play 5-minute running quarters. It only stops for a face-off, and in the fourth quarter, each team does get a timeout. Cutting, missing the jam is Stanford. Gets it back.
That people don't know, right? If you dribble the ball and then you pick it up to get hit, you can re-dribble the ball. That's like resets your dribble.
Holmes.
Nice.
Looked like the stopper got a piece, but Holmes put it in for 2 more points. Stanley, we're seeing everybody out here freestyle now. How did you come up with that when you dribble off the tramp and keep your dribble alive?
Was that accidentally on purpose?
No, it was pretty much like, hey, I got to move around. How do I move from one trampoline to the other tramp? You know?
You're right.
Nice hit. That's a foul?
Right there. Face off.
Yeah, I needed to move around and get from one side to the other side, create that timing and space so my cutter can get there. I can either look for a lob or see him cutting on the wing cut.
So first face-off of the game for the Rumble will be their stopper, Tamyrick Fields. He'll go one-on-one against Justin Holmes. Stanley, who you got?
I got Holmes. I can't go against it. He's a hard body, man. He's going to put his body against the rim, man, for sure.
Stormy?
I went with Tamirek to start, so let's stick it out on the other end this time.
All right, keep him going with the hot hand. Now Tamirek's on offense. Here he comes from the wing. It's face-off time. Denied.
Should not have gone against the greatest of all time in the game.
But hey, you 50-50, so you know you're good. You're good. You're seeing the game. I like it.
Right here.
We've seen guys either go high or go low with the straight, with a lower bounce. How do you decide which level to jump through on the face-off?
Well, you want to watch the stopper's feet, right? If he gets in too late, you're going to shoot straight to the rim.
So the Rumble keep possession after a face-off. Tippins Hill throws it up behind his back. No good. Gryphs come away with it. Tipped away. Rumble get it right back. Once you put it on the floor, it's open season. Guys can lay you out. That is a three-point shot from the short corner off the mark.
We got to watch these turnovers.
Oh! So contact entering the tramp because we're in the bonus for the Gryphs. That's 2 more points, and they keep the ball.
That side.
This is a Rumble team that, despite some of their issues they've had, they don't normally turn the ball over. They don't normally have a lot of violations, and they're starting to pack up here early in the first quarter already.
Good fake.
Jones with the arcer.
Nice.
Denied again by Fields.
Backdoor lob. Oh, there we go.
Two Rumble players in the bottom tramp. That's a violation turnover.
That's a lack of communication right there. That's all it is. You know, when you go off one, you shooting straight from the outside tramp to the rim, you got to call it out. I'm going one. I'm going one. If you're going to the bottom, call two. You know, communication is key.
Under 40 seconds of play here in this first quarter, and it has been dominated by the stopper Fields for the Rumble.
Fields definitely being a beast out there right now.
Washington from the island. Oh! Williams, he almost got up too high on that one. Kelly coming the other way from the wing. Finds the cutter, but off the mark. Stanford couldn't handle the pass.
12 seconds, 10 seconds.
10 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Tippins Hill, freestyling
there to the corner,
from the
straight up.
island.
Boom. Got him.
That looked like a Stanley Fletcher Jr. move.
He's got it. He's got it. He looks for that little small corner in the bottom screen, man, because you can't kill the bounce right there.
Hey, we're stop time.
A good first quarter of action here in SlamBall. Rumble with a 3-point lead after one, trying to pick up their second win on the season. Come on back to Vegas after this.
We giving them points. That's why they got this. All right, let's go. Here we go. Rumble on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rumble.
That's Whitney White, who is the acting head coach today for the Rumble, as Coach Carter is out with personal reasons. Back to action here. Started the second quarter. Rumble with a 3-point lead. You spent a lot of time with Coach White in China as you guys were growing the game around the world in 2016. Tippins Hill, no good with that. What was it like traveling internationally to grow the game?
That was fun, man. That's it. You know, we're all about SlamBall. Whatever it takes to get this thing going. You know, we just knew there was an opportunity to grow the sport on the grassroots level. So we was out there. We didn't care about nothing else but getting the job done. Whitney did a good job. He was out there in Beijing at Peking University, which is like one of the most prestigious colleges in China. And we had our footprint out there, and he was just, you know, going to town teaching the sport and working with the players and the teams and all that stuff, man. I really respect him for that.
I mean, it's amazing to see some of the older clips that have gone viral and to see just the atmosphere and the game performance and the format that we have here today. It is going to a new level here in SlamBall.
Yeah, SlamBall is elevated. It's elevated, man. You know, from the jerseys to the court to, I mean, everything. They well thought this thing out, and now we're here to, we're here to stay. That's what I want to say. We're here to stay.
Good defensive effort by the Gryphs, forcing the shot clock violation. Now the Gryphs have a new stopper in the game, Matthew Wilkerson. That's because Connor Hollenbeck right now is dealing with an ankle injury. He's getting it taped up on the sideline. The Rumble weren't able to take advantage. Here's the Gryphs now, cutting from the wing. Kelly, he was there, just didn't have the finish.
There's a few missed dunks just right at the rim this game, man. They gotta convert on those.
Washington can only be there for 3 seconds. Got to get off that island. And Wilkerson, the backup stopper, takes it away for the Gryphs. Out up the head, Kayshawn Jones, he loses it. Tippins Hill coming back at him up above.
What'd you call him earlier? The Slim Green
Slim
Machine?
Green Machine.
No timeouts, no timeouts. No.
We're noticing a lot of guys not finishing. Any reason you're seeing right now? Is it stoppers? Is it just you're getting there, just not putting it through?
Yeah, I don't know what it is with them right now. They seem a little bit off. They seem like they don't want the contact at the rim right now, so they're kind of like veering off to the back when someone gets close. But yeah, I hope it changes around for them because too many turnovers can cost you the game. And see, then we got weak attempts like that. But normally that's something he will finish. He normally gets up super high and finishes that.
It's loose, it's loose.
Ball in the corner, loose ball. Rumble coming away with it.
We're saying the line is 7 points on this game.
6.5. So
6.5?
yes, the Gryphs need to win by 7 in order to cover that number. But we were talking a little bit earlier that, like, I personally thought maybe that spread was a little bit too big. And when I said that, John, Mr. Fletcher over here said, I think they could be on upset watch with the Rumble tonight.
I'm on upset watch.
Okay.
I'm on upset watch. Watch the Rumble do their thing.
Plus 180 underdog, so bet $100, win 180, and we love that plus money, honey.
Get that money.
Something you noticed early on with Whitney White as the acting head coach, they came out shooting early but have made some adjustments to their style of play.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They went away from shooting so they can get to the rim. They just haven't been converting on the easy ones, but hopefully down the line it's going to start falling for them. Good cut.
Jordan Grant throws it down for 3 more for the Gryphs with a 3-point lead. Tippins Hill.
Good outlet, and there we go. Here go one.
4-point shot, left it short, Marcus Bradley.
Okay. Good ball handling. Get there to the island. Wing cut. Oh, replays. Okay.
Coming from the top. We're seeing guys get to the rim, running their sets.
Yeah, that was a good set right there. That's what I was going to say, too. Very good set.
Grant was denied there by Bradley. Here's the outlet to Fields. Cuts it back and throws it down to Myrick Fields. Justin Holmes.
Uncontested.
He said, you better not celebrate. I'm coming right back at you. And pushed into the tramp is Williams. So we're going to have a face-off here in this second quarter.
Now, I've seen Williams improve a lot. He's been improving a lot each week.
A little bit too late. A little bit too late.
Jayton Williams. He'll go one-on-one.
One bounce.
Against Jordan Grant.
Fields is dominating this game. I like what I'm seeing from him.
Here comes Williams off the big bounce. Oh! With the windmill. Stanley said he's been getting better, and he just showed it.
One-hand windmill, cocking back, lean to the side, rock with it.
And then walks off like it's all business.
Yeah, like,
any
all
other
good.
day.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Oh, he's coming back for more.
Okay.
That was denied by Wilkerson.
Oh, yeah, he's hyped up.
Under 30 seconds to play here in this first half.
You need a shot up. You need to get a shot.
Don't touch.
Shot clock's winding down. It's at 6. Fields takes off.
Oh, body. That's a big body down there.
6'7", 270 Wilkerson. And the slam on the other end is good for Adam Stanford.
Adam Stanford. He's got that quick bounce.
Oh, look at that
big
collision. Shot from the outside, doesn't fall. Tippins Hill, got to get something up. 1 second to play, and the half will run out. A competitive first half as the Gryphs with a 3-point lead over the Rumble. Jayton Williams for the Rumble leads them with 9 points. And Kayshawn Jones leading the Gryphs with 9 points. 3-point lead at the half. Come on back.
Is that correct? 19 LBRs?
Richie, come out. Rich, stop. Good, Marcus. I'm the one that dunked it. Okay. Got it, nigga. He was right in front of you. Saying though. No, rotate over. I get what you're saying.
That's Tamyrick Fields, the Rumble. We appreciate him getting mic'd up. Our special guest in the booth, Stanley Fletcher Jr., Stormy Bonantoni. I'm John Triffin. When you're listening to what your players are saying on the court, what do you want to hear as the head coach?
Just directional stuff. Where are you going? Where are you going to be at? Who should be cutting? You know, what timing on the pass? You know, if I'm going high on the bounce, if I'm going low, you know, all those things you need to know is, you know, because you can't change your mind once you get in the air. You can't go backwards when you're going forward in the air, right? So you got to just talk about it throughout the whole time that you're bouncing, so they know which direction you're going.
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from that first half. The Rumble find themselves down by 3, but they were effective, especially Tamyrick Fields as the stopper.
Hey, Fields is doing his thing. He's all about the business today. He came to play. You know, I want to get a block, then I want to get a score. And look at that. That's the only guy that got him on that faceoff. But for the whole game, he's just been dominating.
And for the Gryphons, Kayshawn Jones, he was cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, he's got a high bounce, man. He's a high flyer out there. And I see him thinking the game, too, on his cuts, man. So I'm really impressed with how he's doing this season.
So we get set for the start of the third quarter. If you're coaching the Rumble, is there an adjustment you would make for this second half?
I think the timing is a little bit off. You know, I think once they get into the island, it's taking too long to get that cutter, to get that pass to him in the bottom. And then after that first cutter comes, there's no action right after that. So I would just work on, you know, what is the third, fourth option to whatever set that they're running. But all in all, as long as you're attacking, you're doing good.
Stormy, I think do we have an update on Connor Hollenbeck? What he left that second quarter?
Yeah, he was getting his right ankle worked on. Did not come back out with the team moments ago. As of right now, questionable to return. But if we get any update, I'll let you know.
All right, good stuff, Stormy. Appreciate that update. So that's a huge loss right now for the Gryphs.
That's a 3. That's a 3.
He's one of the top stoppers in the game. So not having him back there, we got to see if Wilkerson can step up.
Grant on the island, freestyling, bounce down,
bounce.
and
He got
off
the bounce kill.
Bounce kill. Describe that. What does that mean?
Yeah, when you get your bounce killed, it takes away the bounce. And you think you're going to go up, but you go nowhere.
And that's why the popcorn isn't illegal.
The popcorn, so you can get popcorn also in the bottom, and it'll give you both. It'll give you the bounce. It'll boost you up, but you got to be prepared for that because it's hard to take the direction of the bounce where you want it to go. So, you know, it all takes time here. But people think that it's an easy sport.
Well, and the tramps, from everything I've heard talking to a number of these players, that's the
goes,
most
leave him
difficult
alone.
thing
You
for them
can't get in there with
to
him.
handle and get used to because it's so different from the traditional sports they played all their lives.
It takes a lot of time and practice, man, to be able to play this game at a high level. You know.
Here comes Justin Holmes.
Oh, he still got it off.
How many adjustments did he make?
He just like, this way, that way, which way. He didn't even know which way he wanted to go, and then he got it.
Yet he tells me
No,
he's not a flashy player,
Hand on the
guys.
rim.
We see the flashy
I'm seeing the
highlights,
flash.
Justin. We know the truth.
Justin Holmes played 4 years at wide receiver for San Jose State.
He's a really wide receiver. I thought he played something.
Yeah, 6'3", 235.
Especially with how he likes hitting people, too.
Right.
Like, he brings on the contact.
Layup no good there for Jones. Gets his own
Good
rip
crash
miss.
out. Good crash out.
I thought receivers were supposed to be prima donnas. Not that bad.
Not him. He came to
He didn't hit
hit.
the rim.
But he does
No
want the ball.
reset.
Here he
That is
comes.
clear.
A shot clock violation.
Ball.
They got to recognize when we're down at the shot clock and at least get a 3-pointer or a 4-pointer up. You can't have missing, possessions when you come down and get nothing out of it. Good defense.
Nice. Tippins Hill cleared for takeoff. The Rumble staying close in this one, down by 3.
I keep mentioning Tippins getting to that corner when he bounces.
2 points, Chris.
It's more difficult than
2
people
points,
would
Chris.
think
Penalty
because you got to learn how to take your bounce to a certain direction. It's got target practice, and he does that every single time he comes down the
It's 2
bottom.
points,
So that means he's got good bounce control. You need that as a gunner.
Just gave up the foul there. The Gryphs in the bonus, so they get 2 points and keep the ball.
Got him.
Kayshawn Jones, he seems like he's got the timing on today.
He does. You got to know when to take that short bounce corner.
Oh, Tippins Hill
And there he is
avoids the
again.
contact.
Hits the perfect spot in the trampoline once again.
Jones.
Big bounce.
Big one.
Oh, got him.
Rejected. That was
Good
Fields,
job.
the stopper.
You seen him adjust on his bounce as a stopper. He adjusted, kind of killed his bounce and prepared for the next bounce so he can get up and make that block. That was excellent.
Outside shot, no good for Williams. That would have been good for 4.
Yeah, that would need to be his last one. Hey! Don't get him started. We need to get the defense back going, Green.
Oh! The highlight of the game to Myrick Fields.
Get up.
Rumble find themselves down by 4.
Oh, I knew that wasn't going to do anything. You saw the way he was running to the screen? That was weird. What are you doing?
Resetting off the wall. Grant. Got to get one up with the shot clock winding down.
Good attempt. But at least you get a shot at the end of the shot clock.
Tippins Hill. He's going to challenge the stopper, and he quick bounces him.
See, he changed up the timing on him. He thought he was going to go high again, so he took a high bounce as a stopper, and he went low on him. Good job. Good adjustment.
Now he comes away with the steal.
Let's get high now.
That was rejected by Wilkerson.
Good job, Wilkerson. Tippins look a little tired. Bounce down. Got him.
Floater no good. Here come the Gryphs the other way. Kayshawn Jones leads them in scoring.
Oh.
Give me that to Myrick Fields.
Okay.
2 in the turnover. Rumble get the ball back, down by 2. Under a minute to play here in this third.
Look at that. It's a block party.
Get into you
That's
quick. Get
stop
into you
number
quick. 40
6
seconds.
now for Myrick Fields. 6 loose ball recoveries as well and 6 points.
Maybe the mic is helping out his game.
Hey, good pass, though, from the half court.
Fast break action. Here comes Grant. No, he does not.
Not this
Another
time.
one.
Cross
He
court
wants to shoot it.
pass.
He wants to shoot it.
In the corner.
Can he knock one down? Yes, he can.
A 4-point shot goes for Richard Washington.
Hey!
In the back. In the back.
Now, I don't know how that's a foul. That seemed like a good hit to me.
So the ref said it was a push
in the
back. That is an automatic
It's in his back,
2 points and the ball for the Gryphs. That ties up this game at 37. 11 seconds to play in this third quarter.
This is a close game.
Yeah, this is what you want. The back and forth every possession type of a game.
Rumble go for the steal. Kelly still has it. Cutting on the wing. 4 seconds. Someone's got to get a shot up here to end this quarter. This is Kelly.
Oh, no.
Give me that to Myrick Fields. Snatches it out of midair.
Ooh, snatch it.
Hey, none of that shit. No,
Yeah, new nickname maybe?
Yeah, he's a snatcher.
So Myrick Field, you've just been blessed on live TV by Stanley Fletcher Jr. The snatcher going to work as the Rumble tied with the Gryphs. Let's go to the 4th.
Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Unless you have a clear bounce differential and you can get a bucket, let's run our shit the way that we know how to run. Please. And on defense, stop watching the ball. Please stay in front of your guy, bump and check him. Everybody's turning and they're watching. This is not the Cosby Show. Stay in front of your guy. Bump him, bump him, bump him. They can't do anything else if you do that. They're allowing the backside lob because we're looking at where the ball is. Let's fix it right now. It's the 4th quarter.
As Jelani
Did he hit
Janice,
another?
head coach of the Gryphs, this is not the Cosby Show. He wants his guys to stop watching out there.
Watching. I believe everything he's saying. As soon as the ball goes to the island, the guys turn around and watch the ball, then that man is just flying right by him.
Start of the 4th quarter, all tied at 37 apiece alongside Stanley Fletcher Jr., Stormy Bonantoni. I'm John Schriffen. Rumble
Corner.
on attack
Tippins.
mode. Tippins Hill gives the Rumble a 3-point lead.
He's so precise with that wing cut.
And for a team that hasn't scored at the rate I know they would like to, he has been a consistent night in, night out presence.
Kayshawn Jones right back at him, ties this game at 40 with a 3-point dunk. No, excuse me, they're going to say that was a 2, so the Gryphs are down by 1.
He's knocking it down today.
Falls, and he's dancing
He's
on
knocking
him.
it down today.
Richard Washington, the moves out here in Vegas.
They call him the Zen Man, has been taking meditation very seriously for the last 2 years, but Zen man off the court, a force on it.
Kayshawn Jones, that was a force, but that
was
dunk.
nice.
They keep answering, that's for sure.
They're running that quick set where he's coming off on that dive cut. It's working every time.
Here comes the snatcher to Myrick Fields.
Hey.
That's going to catch on.
Juggernaut.
And he got back on defense. Knock it down again. Okay, get in there.
Calling for it is Williams.
Good
Washington
fake.
takes it himself.
Good fake. I love it.
The Rumble with a 7-point lead. The snatcher again.
Woo.
Snatches the ball out of the air and snatching souls here on the court.
Washington.
Oh,
He's calling his shot. He's calling it.
I wanted to see that go down.
Ken Carter told me last week that they have the players that can knock down those shots. They just haven't been falling. So nice to see today somebody's getting in a rhythm.
Kelly missing and gets the follow slam. It's good for 3 more.
Way to come back and get that.
Washington, the extra pass to Williams. He thought about it. Now enters the scoring zone. Washington from the island. Freestyle off the window. Jump shot no good.
Timeout right here. Timeout. White.
So a timeout for the Gryphs. Jelani Janice wants to talk things over, and we have official word that Connor Hollenbeck, after suffering that right ankle sprain early in that first half, is officially out for the game. So if the Gryphs are going to win it, they're going to have to do without their starting stopper.
Wow.
We corrected it.
I mean, Wilkerson's been stepping up, though. I can't deny that he's doing a great job.
Okay. So we're going post-entry. Post-entry. Actually, no, let's just go in a single. Post-entry, come off, or keep it. Keep it, actually, turn and face. Look to go if the guy is open, give him the ball. But more than likely, the roller. No, you're going to be the roller because you're going in. So look opposite for the lob over top. Yeah, the roller, no, the roller is going to keep it. Okay, the roller is going to keep it. And then the opposite wing is going to wing cut, okay? Let's go. Let's go.
Stanley, break that down. Who's the roller, and what kind of an action should we expect to see from the Gryphs?
That might be a term that they're using for within their offensive scheme. So I wouldn't know exactly what he means by the roller, but evidently they do, because every time they come down, they have this one set where they get into the island, and then they have that dive cut coming down. It's been working like magic. So, I can't blame them. Whatever they're doing, whatever Coach Jelani said to do, you better do it.
So there's been a score correction. Rumble have 49, Gryphs 45. 4-point lead for the underdog Rumble.
Nice.
Jelani Janice threw that one up to perfection.
Yeah, he must have been a roller.
Lead is down to 1.
Here we go. Wing cut.
Tippins Hill.
Okay, didn't have it.
Wilkerson, the stopper, said you got to get back.
Somebody's on the island. Okay.
Tippins Hill, freestyle into the scoring zone.
That's a
Legs
drift.
taken out. No
That's
call.
a drift. That was a drift.
Justin Holmes coming the other way.
Okay.
Just throws it out. Nobody home. Loose ball. Who's coming away with it? It's Jones. Tipped away, and the Rumble have it. No, we do have a whistle.
That's contact.
Illegal contact, as we're going to have a face-off. The Rumble, they're not happy.
I don't know how to think about that. I mean, there was a lot of contact prior to the whistle, so I thought it was all good, and they probably thought so too.
That's going to force a face-off here in this fourth quarter. The clock will stop.
Yeah,
as Kayshawn Jones gets ready to take on one-on-one Victorious Dean.
The rule is you can't make contact with the player before the dribble. So I understand what the call is for, but it's towards the end of the game. I thought they was going to let him play.
Jones, he goes quickly. Kayshawn Jones now has 21 points on the game.
Keeping up with the Joneses. He's one of the high flyers out here, man. He gets up super high, too, off that one bounce, off the takeoff. He's like one of the highest bounces that we got out here.
Here we go.
The Gryphs retake the lead by 2. They keep the ball. They're going to get their stopper in the game now. Matthew Wilkerson's going to come into the offense. Jones.
Got him.
Eyes up the stopper and dunks on him.
Somebody's got to get that man.
A timeout called for the Rumble as all of a sudden they're down by 5 with just under 1:30 to play.
The point swing in SlamBall is so quick. So quick.
That two tramp. I got it. Start with the two tramp. If he don't pay attention, you'll have to do the two tramp. And get it off top. Okay? All right. Let's go. And we down 5. We need this defense, man. Rumble on 3. 1, 2, 3, rumble.
Let's flash back to week 2. The Rumble are used to playing in close games. Week 2 versus the Ozone, this thing went down to the wire. The Ozone, they had the lead under 15 seconds to play, crowd going nuts, and the Rumble kept their composure as the clock winding down to Myrick Fields with the game winner. So the Rumble know how to squeeze it out in close games. Let's see how they finish this one as they find themselves down by 5, under 1:30 to play.
Underdog bettors are sweating, and you just gave them a little bit of confidence that this thing ain't over.
Let's see what they set up out of the timeout by Coach Whitney White. Deep shot by Washington for 4.
And knocks it down.
Splish splash.
Huge shot.
And the Rumble trail by 1. The Juggernaut.
Now they got to watch him. That's the person they're not watching.
Jones has been the man today for the Gryphs. He's got 24 now.
No one's guarding Jones. They got to keep him out the traps.
Here comes Fields.
Is he going to knock it down again?
Outside shot. It's a 4.
He's on fire.
He's in fuego! Richard Washington.
He is now 4 of 5 from 4-point land tonight.
And if they don't know how far that 4-point line is, it is deep. What is it, 26.5? 26.5, it's deep. Keyshawn Jones coming again. No! Violation at the end. This is what they did not want. What they did not want.
Here we go. All time at 57. Tip-ins Hale.
Good block by
Return
Wilkerson.
to sender Matthew Wilkerson. The Gryphs, shot clock turned off. They can hold for the final shot, tied at 57. The fans are on their feet. 5 seconds to play. Here's Jones. He's been the man. Jones tipped away. And we are going to overtime.
Oh, this is the first time in SlamBall, right? So we're going to see the guys line up and do face-offs.
Okay. For the first time here in this season, in week 3, we will have overtime. It is similar to a soccer penalty shootout where teams will go at each other one-on-one, but it's only 1 round. If one team scores and the other team doesn't score, it's over.
It's over.
If they both score, we go to round 2.
Yes.
And we keep going until we have a winner.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
I'm too hyped for this right now. Let's go.
Who they going to send out first? That's what I want to know.
Bring it in.
Oh, Keyshawn wants it.
Decide. You guys decide if you're
So
playing
both
defense
teams
or
decide
offense in a
who they
face-off.
want to take
This
the
is
ball, and
advantage.
they also
If you
decide
make
who
it,
they want as their stopper.
Yes.
Man, you can feel the energy in the building. Fans are buzzing. Our first overtime game here in SlamBall.
No, we hit a 4.
What would be your strategy as the coach here in overtime?
I want to send my best guy on offense, the one that knows how to switch up the bounce, because he got to know when to take it low and strong to the rim, or he got to know when to take it high. You know, for me, when I did face-offs, I would walk up and then pick the right time to speed up and get to the rim as fast as possible.
What do you want?
And let's not forget, the starting stopper for the Gryphs, Connor Hollenbeck, is ruled out for this game, had a right ankle injury in that second quarter, so he is not available to come back. It's going to be Matthew Wilkerson, the big stopper at 6'7", 270. Former practice player for the Packers and the Jaguars, played tight end and defensive end in the NFL.
Yeah, and this face-off overtime is all about defense. It's all about it. You got to get your guys out there that can get quickly to that bottom screen bed and get the rim to their back. You want to be able to get up over that rim and blanket that rim.
I don't know about you guys, but I am here for this. I am hyped. So here's Matthew Wilkerson, the backup stopper for the Gryphs. He's going to have to step up big time now.
Offense first?
6'7", 270. Who will he take on?
Green, elect, face-off offense first.
Okay. Fields is out there.
So the Rumble will be on offense first. They're going to give it to Tamyrick Fields. And the defender will be Justin Holmes. Stanley,
Good matchup.
who you got?
Good matchup. Last time I had Justin, but I think Tamyrick might be ready for this one.
I think we're ready to rumble. We'll see, we'll see.
Overtime, our first face-off. Here comes Fields.
Pick your offensive player. Pick your defensive stopper, whoever
Here
it is.
goes that man again, Justin Holmes.
TC.
Justin Holmes heard me and said, no, ma'am. The rejection.
And now, how about this? Justin Holmes will stay out on offense. He's going to try to single-handedly win it for the Gryphs. He's going to go one-on-one against Tamyrick Fields.
I don't want to jinx him, but he is a perfect 8 for 8 on offensive faceoffs this season.
He went too quick. He got him.
Here goes. It's over. It is over. Justin Holmes' juggernaut has ended it.
He took off quick and sprinted to that rim, man. Great job. Textbook defense, textbook face-off defense, and then coming down and just lay the hammer on him. Great game. They didn't cover the spread.
Ending. They did not
They didn't cover the spread.
The Gryphs did not cover, but they got that win. And they got to thank Justin Holmes. He gets the stop, and then he gets the dunk on the winning face-off. Our player of the game, Justin Holmes, is standing by with Stormy.
This game came down to you, the pressure in your hands offensively and defensively. What brought it out of you to close this out?
Man, my teammates, we've been working so hard for the last couple of weeks. You can see we got that type of relationship. It's a brotherhood. I haven't been playing that well today, but I told them, I got us. It stops here. That's what we do.
A lot of emotion as this game ended. Now you have to take a seat. Wait around for this game to finish before the main event. What will you guys do to stay ready?
Just continue the game plan, do what we've been doing, and that's getting our minds right. Continue to work as a team. That's been our biggest struggle right now, is coming in as a unit and performing. And tonight, we finally pulled that off. We're going to just keep on going up that upper string.
One down. Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
He did good, man.
How much fun was that to watch?
That was amazing. That's SlamBall right there, baby. That's SlamBall. If you've never seen SlamBall before and this is your first game, welcome. Good job.
Getting some dap from Juggernaut. Justin Holmes just won it for the Gryphs. They get their second win of the season. They will move on to the main event. They will face the winner of our next game, Lava taking on the Wrath. Justin Holmes, he's got that dog in him. The winning dunk, SlamBall overtime. That was fun.